Hi everyone, it's Nicole and welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing my very first page in my August Traveler's Notebook. This is the July Spice Market Traveler's Notebook kit from Coco Daisy. This was the kit that was shipped in July, which means it is for documenting moments and memories of August. So all of the products in this kit, besides being that Spice Market theme, are going to be geared around towards the month of August. So for my Traveler's Notebook, this year I have been trying to keep a consistency with the very first opening page and trying to document something about myself or me personally or just something just about me. And then, because usually everything, I'm the one who takes the picture, so usually everything else is about either my kids or my husband and I. So I try to focus at least the first page on me and the journey that I'm on, and it works. It's been working really well, and I like how this is coming together so far for the year. So I did start with a photo on the right hand side there of myself. It was a morning after going to an amusement park, and I kind of like had this summer fun amusement park hangover, but it felt amazing because I could ride everything, I could do everything, I ran and kept up with my kids, so it was like this great feeling. So it was the perfect way to start my August Traveler's Notebook. For the left page, that is the inside cover. I wasn't quite sure what to do, but I did want to document the fact that it was an adventure. The summer has been an adventure, and it has been a huge journey for me. So the stamps that were in the kit this month were perfect for repeat stamping there on the left-hand side that I just did in archival ink. And this August card, this was a 4x6 card in the, I believe it's the memory keeping pocket. It's meant for like the project lifestyle cards. This 4x6 card was perfect, so I had to fussy cut these letters apart. I absolutely love the colors in this word August, and they coordinated and matched perfectly with the variety of color on the right hand side of my page. So I had to fussy cut these apart and use this as part of my title. Now they were very, very tall letters, but they were very narrow. So with there being perfectly 6 letters, I decided to arrange them 2 by 2 down my page. And then to add just a little bit of a splash of color to break it up a little bit against that white background, I used these beautiful rub-ons that came in the kit, and they were like these green and pink and blue and purple color splashes. It was like adding mixed media to my background page without adding mixed media. It was great. So what I did was I just lined up my letters approximately where I wanted them, and then with these splatters, I grabbed ones that were not the same color. I tend to gravitate towards doing like that tone on tone coloring, but for this I wanted to do opposite because I wanted it to really stand out with like against all of the colors on these letters. So I did take those few splotches and add them in 3 different places. One to the right of that green U. I'm adding another section in here to behind that letter G, and then the last piece of this will also fall behind the letter T. Their rub-ons in these kits are so good. Like I find that the rub-ons are like one of the first things that I tend to gravitate to and always use out of this kit. Of all of their kits really, they're awesome. When I did glue these letters down, my letter A up at the top hung off a little bit, but I made sure that the whole top of it didn't look like it was hanging off, so it didn't look like the letter H. I still wanted it to look like a letter A. But I did have to go in and trim the top of the letter A off, and then the S and the T both down at the bottom. It does, like I said, it does trim it off, but it doesn't take off so much that you don't know what it's saying. So with all of the color that was already going on with the August and then adding in those rub-ons, I do like the contrast of that black and white, but I did add a few enamel dots onto that left-hand side there. I did try to incorporate this chipboard piece, but the green I thought was just too much of a clash, so I end up removing that in the very end, and I just leave the enamel dots on that side, and then that the left page on this is done. I did have some blank space on the right, and I do like the stamps that they're incorporating now. They've been including the month number and the month, like a little grid box, and then the month stamp itself. So I wanted to include the 08 on this. So I thought about doing it in black and white, and then it was just like, there's so much color going on. This is going to be on white paper that I'm putting this on. Let's go color. So I grabbed 3 Distress Oxide inks from my stash. The Picked Raspberry is the pink, the Salty Ocean is the blue, and then Twisted Citron for the lime green. So I used the Picked Raspberry to stamp the 08. I did use the black archival ink to stamp the grid. I felt that that was a good contrast, and then it also tied in with the black ink of my pen, and then I used the Twisted Citron to stamp Journey there on the bottom right, and then the Salty Ocean to stamp the date. Once I get this down, I do let it sit to dry for just a minute. I find that the oxide inks take just a little bit to dry, and I didn't want anything to smudge. But I do trim this out. I did put this on white sticker paper. So it makes it super nice. This is a removable sticker paper too, so if I don't put it in the right place, it does pick up. But I thought that was the perfect addition. It was white to help break it up on the bottom there, and it was perfect. So I do always print out the printable stickers every month and run those through my Silhouette to cut them, kind of make a sticker sheet. This is something that comes free with the kits whenever you purchase them. So there was this one little banner up at the top that said this, so I added that up there, and I drew a black line around it just to kind of break it up, and added a few enamel dots, and that was it. I called my spread done. Thanks so much everyone for stopping by today. I hope you've had fun and been inspired. Please be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification below, and until next time, have a good day. Bye.